Week 8 means crunch time on Football Friday night. Just 2 more weeks to play in the regular season. Playoff points at a premium.
And we start with a massive game in the OCC Central. Both Hilliard-Davidson and Olin Tangier Liberty, 1 loss each, but they do it in vastly different ways.
Exactly. Davidson wants to run the ball. Liberty wants to spread teams out. Second half, Wildcat defender Tyler Mumfoy intercepts Alex Lando's pass, which sets up this touchdown run by Davidson's Ryan Royer, our reigning Football Friday Night Player of the Week. Patriots just could not get anything going. Bad snap over the head of Liberty's quarterback into the end zone. Cole Silvestri into the end zone, finds a football. That's a touchdown, an unreal defensive performance out of the Wildcats, and they win this one 26-0.
Westerville Central trying to stay undefeated, but visiting a very talented Westerville South team. South trailing, but this will help. Jalen Gill takes it into the end zone, cuts the lead to 14-7. But Central has a fine running back as well. Benny Snell, you give him a running lane and he will make you pay. 210 yards for the future Kentucky Wildcat, not on just that play, for the game. To make
That'd be a record.
7. Yes, South next drive going through the air. Oh, and that's no good. Pick 6 for Kyle Caldwell. The Warhawks still perfect this season, 42-7 the final.
Hilliard Darby also trying to stay undefeated, playing at Scioto tonight and playing well. First score of the night, easy touchdown run for Nick Powers, their outstanding quarterback, and then Powers again. He'll look to pass. Eventually, he'll take it on the run, though, and he will get out of the way of Scioto defenders, and that's a good thing. 26-10 Darby, 28-10 Darby, pardon me. So next week, we're going to get 8-0 Darby versus 8-0 Westerville Central.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Great matchup here. Logan visiting DeSales. Both teams at 6-1 entering tonight, and the Stallions looking great right out of the gates. Alonzo Booth doing his best American Pharaoh impression, running away from the field. 69-yard touchdown run. Next drive, the big man does it again, this time from 5 yards out. It was all Stallions tonight, 44-7 the final.
I get what you did there, Stallions. Elsewhere in the Central Catholic League, Hartley visiting Watterson. Curry Hickman gets the call for the Hawks, and that's normally a very good decision for the Hawks. Down the left sideline, the big man goes for big yardage. The Hawks were soaring on defense tonight, not giving much ground at all to the Eagles. Hartley manages the only 10 points of the game. They beat Watterson 10-0. All
right, another unbeaten squad is Johnson on the road at Licking Valley in the Licking County League. We'll pick it up in the third quarter. Johnny's already up 21-0 and turning up the heat. Brandon Siegfried, Hunter Alley combining for the sack. Later in the third, Siegfried recording another sack. This is all over Jacob Lewis. Fourth quarter, Licking Valley does get on the board as Lewis runs it in for a 6-yard touchdown, but that's it for them. Johnny staying defeated 24-7 your final.
And staying in the Licking County League, Watkins Memorial trying to boost its playoff resume at Granville, home of the Blue Aces, and they strike first. Drew Maxwell, 26-yard field goal good, 3-0 Granville. The Warriors answer back. Wesley Brandon to Alex Miles, 27 yards in stride, 7-3 Watkins there. Granville's Thaddeus Winston. He'll run it in from 3 yards out. They have a lead, but they would not hang on to that lead. Watkins rallies 42-17.
Back to the OCC real quick. Upper Arlington taking on Marysville. Bears working the ground game with Cole Capros. Great blocking, patient running. He's up the middle of the field for a first down and more. But set up a field goal for the Bears, and they played tremendous defense all night long against the Monarchs. The Bears knock off Marysville 20-7.
You know, some nights at the stadium, the most memorable moment does not come from the game itself.
Yeah, and that was the case at Big Walnut tonight. Audrey Hassan was there to help recognize a true Hall of Famer. Hello, Audrey.
Hi, guys. Tonight, the Big Walnut football players wanted to thank the person who inspires them the most, Matty Bale. He's not a player or even a student, but he could not love the team more.
Matt Bale was born in 1978, only weighing 1 pound 8 ounces, and doctors did not expect him to live. Growing up developmentally handicapped did not stop Matt from his love of football and dedication to his school team. And tonight, the Big Walnut football team inducted their beloved equipment manager into their Hall of Fame.
I'm so proud of you. Yeah, baby!
Matt's been the equipment manager for 23 years, but his duties extend far greater than bringing water out onto the field. He inspires the team with his constant cheers, motivational pep talks, and always reminding them to never give up.
Go, boy!
Tonight stood as a winning night for Matt, but disappointing for his Golden Eagles. The New Albany Eagles dominated on offense, scoring 3 times in the first half. But the team says next to Big Walnut, you won't find a bigger Buckeye fan than Matt.
And be very sure Saturday, you'll be cheering on our Ohio State Buckeyes.
New Albany won tonight's game 29-7, but for Big Walnut's players and fans, it's still a night they'll remember as Matty's night. He'll be back on the sideline, as always, next Friday.
That was amazing.
My guy, Maddie.
Maddie.
That's cool.
Shotgun formation time. 4 games left to show, not much time.
We'll start at Westland. Dublin Coffin really needing a win for their playoff hopes.
And check it out. Penn State's head coach, James Franklin, my man, checking in on one of his future recruits. Appreciate the thumbs up for us. His future recruit there is Alex Gellerstedt, outstanding offensive lineman for Kaufman. His quarterback, Gunnar Hoke, headed to Kentucky as well. Throwing deep to Caleb Stoneburner there for the big pickup. Then he goes down the sideline to Eric Bradford. Kaufman puts up 24 points in the first half, and they get the W tonight, 38-13.
A huge one in the City League. Independence having a great season. Got to beat Eastmore, though. Independence trying to make something happen. Deshaun Townsend looking for the long bomb. Well, they're more of a running team, and it hurt him there. Terry Johnson gets the pick. This was a defensive struggle. Eastmore knocks off Independence 14-6. Big win.
At the Mid-State League now, a pair of 5-2 teams. Good matchup. Hamilton Township, Bloom Carroll. Hamilton Township quarterback Patrick Robinson. He's going deep for Mike Pimasoni. He runs into the end zone. That's the first touchdown of the night. Later in the first quarter, Robinson will drop back to pass again. Looking for McKaylee Cumberland. And he will dive for the touchdown catch. Fantastic one there. All Rangers 34-0.
Thanks to the great crowd at London. They welcomed us in for that tailgate bash. How great were they, Jared?
It was awesome.
Red Raiders hosted Bexley. Leading rusher in Central Ohio's Michael Johnson breaking free for yet another long run this season. But Bexley's defense doing a pretty good job on him, and Bexley got on the board more often, frankly. Micah Flagel plunges over the line for the Lions touchdown, and Bexley knocks off London 17-6.
Remember, you can win cash just by watching Football Friday Night. Show off your school spirit by posting your game day pictures on our NBC4 Facebook page with the hashtag NBC4FFN, and we're going to choose one winner every Monday. Now $100.
All right, still to